The Xbox Series X has surprised a lot of people by becoming the #1 selling Black Friday item of 2021. Now, this is great news for Xbox, but I did want to talk a little bit about why this would happen and what's going on here and what we can expect for the future. Let's get into it. Before we get started, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you would like to know when these videos go live. Thank you so much for watching this far. So real quick, the original story, the first person I saw reporting on this was Insider, and this comes from Adobe, basically. I was trying to find the actual report to read for myself where everybody stacks up, but I actually don't know how to find it on the Adobe website, and I looked for some time. So we'll be going off Business Insider for this one, but basically, the most popular game console on Black Friday 2021 isn't the PlayStation 5. It's the $300 Xbox Series S. Before we get into the Bloomberg story, I did want to call out a few things that are pretty obvious. So this is great news for Xbox. It's great news for consumers who are looking to get in on the next generation of consoles. Now remember, 4K TVs, well, I'm sure a lot of you viewing this video or just really into gaming probably own one. A lot of people don't, and a lot of people don't have that as one of their key needs right now during the holiday season, especially given everything that's happened during the year. So when an inexpensive console comes along that you can get in on games like Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, and of course all the cross-generation titles, it's a really great Christmas deal. So I can imagine that's part of the reason a lot of people are picking it up. But you have to remember this is happening during a massive supply constraint. And part of the reason that the Series S is going to sell better is obviously because of that. If you were able to get a PlayStation 5 digital or a PlayStation 5 regular, that is clearly the favored console right now. And that's fine. Like, I know there's a lot of people who watch that are Xbox centric on this channel, but to deny that the PlayStation 5 is the best selling console would be a little bit silly. It is the best selling console by far. It's great to see that the Series S is selling well, though, and it's interesting that it doesn't seem beholden to the supply constraints that everybody else is facing. Literally, you can't buy a Series X or a PlayStation 5 if you tried to right now. So basically, I just wanted to point out that, yes, there are supply constraints here. So let's get back into the story really quick. So the $300 console, it's having a great Black Friday. The PlayStation 5 and Series X consoles just aren't available. They actually noted in their article, I guess. I didn't notice that part before. The Series S is just $300 and plays every game that Xbox Series X does, though it's less powerful. But it still has the read-write speeds. It still does 1440p native. It looks pretty good to the untrained eye, right? If you're just an average consumer that doesn't know about 4K and all that technology, you don't care. You just think, yeah, I got a Series S. It's great. It's great to have in the other room or whatever. So some of the key things that I highlighted from the piece were where they said an unlikely video game console is dominating sales on one of the biggest shopping days of the year, the $300 Xbox Series S console from Microsoft, according to the Adobe Digital Economy Index. One important thing to note, sales generally during Black Friday were down. That is one thing that I read on the Black Friday report from Adobe that I was able to find. And it's interesting because it shows that people are doing purchases just sort of throughout the year. They've done it already earlier in the year, and Black Friday wasn't as much of a determining factor. You know, right now, you're not going to get a Series S on sale. You're not going to get a Series X or PlayStation 5 on sale. And if you see one of those, buy them, especially if you need them, because you're not going to get another opportunity for some time. That chip shortage that I talked about, just a reminder, that shortage is going to last through 2022, potentially into 2023. So before you start seeing Series X and S regularly on shelves, and Series X and PlayStation 5s regularly on shelves, it's going to be 2023, maybe even further along in the cycle, because there's such a coveted item and everybody wants to be playing games right now. So anyway, continuing in on the asset, among the over 1 trillion visits to U.S. retail sites measured by Adobe, the Xbox Series S was among the top selling items thus far for Black Friday 2021. And then they point out that there's a lot of great games on the service, etc. So continuing with my other points, I wrote down a few other notes here. It's important to note that there is a supply strain. If the Series X, the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 5 Digital were available, I have to imagine it would be a much different story. But the fact of the matter is, when you walk into Costco, when you walk into Best Buy, when you walk into these stores, those consoles aren't there. You literally cannot buy the console that you want. So if you want to get in on next-gen gaming and you want to get a console, there's the Series S readily available to buy. Let's do it live. Let's just go to a website. Let's go to bestbuy.com and see if we can get an Xbox Series S. I'm doing this live right now. We will just type Xbox Series S. Let's see what happens, everybody. Boom, I can add it to my cart literally right now. Add to cart. It's unavailable nearby. There is pickup, so boom, I can add it to my cart. Go to cart. I can check out and buy it right now. What about PS5? What about the PlayStation 5, huh? Come on. Sony PlayStation 5 console. Sold out. Xbox Series X. Sold out. Unavailable. This is the series. I don't know what this is. Among Us Ejected Edition. Whatever. What am I pre-ordering? It's a copy of Among Us. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted on the video, but I don't think that comes with the console. And then what else is there? I mean, Switch OLED. They literally can't manufacture enough of the consoles that people want to get. So let's see if we can get a Switch OLED. We can't get a Switch OLED. So the point of the video I'm trying to make is you literally can't buy anything else. You can't. So the fact that we were able to live, I just did this on a whim, go, and I went to see, okay, is there any way that we get a Series S right now? And boom, I was able to get one in my cart immediately. Everything else is unavailable, or, scalpers are selling at ridiculous prices. So, I already have a Series S. I don't need another one, but it is great to see that the console is selling well. So when Cyber Monday hits, there are rumors that the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are going to have a large restock. We've seen in the back end of a lot of websites, I've seen this reported, that people have that inventory. Walmart's doing a thing for the PlayStation 5. PlayStation is probably going to do the ticketed system again. And yeah, no matter what, it does show one thing. People are eager to get in on next-gen gaming. And when the other platforms simply aren't available, why not get a Series S? Oh, the Series S is there. I can play all of these great games. It makes sense to me. It's something that I've actually been talking about for years. Out of stock Series X and PS5 return, rumored Cyber Monday. We should see another spike in sales for those more modern gen consoles. But when grandma goes to the store and they know their grandkids are into Xbox, they're going to pick up an Xbox. There's a ton of great games on there, and it is available. Now, my question is, why is the Series S available? Does it use some sort of chipset that is unique to it that allows it to be available in limited quantities? That is something I would definitely like to know. Anyway, just sort of an interesting story. Congrats to Xbox on selling a ton of Series S's. That is great. PlayStation and Series X's, hopefully you're able to get one this holiday season. If not, I hope the kids enjoy their Series S if they're into Xbox. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these sort of videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when the videos go live. I really, really appreciate you watching. If you would like to become a member, memberships are turned on. Thank you so much to all of the members. I really appreciate you commenting on these videos and supporting the channel. If you want to become a member, you can click that join button right down there. I am going to get out of here, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.